Richard mentioned getting a secretary for his business. So then I said, Richard, why don't we just keep the practice in the family? We can convert that wacky little room off the guest room, and I can quit teaching and run the business side. You know, the more secretarial type work. Well, he just had such a defeatist attitude about it.
I did not have a defeatist attitude.
Richard's always had a tendency to get defeatist, turn an opportunity into a problem.
We encouraged him the best we could, but I'm worried that he hasn't learned how to encourage himself as an adult.
Well, that's why he has me.
Lucy, I didn't want you to quit teaching. I didn't know if we'd be able to live solely off my practice for the first year or so.
Where is the confidence, Richard? Where is the faith?
Faith in what? I was trying to be practical.
Son.
If you were a surgeon, you couldn't have that kind of attitude. Imagine walking into surgery. I don't know if I'll be able to support my family. I don't know if people will want me to operate on them.
Who's ready for dessert?
Oh, that would be lovely. Let me help you.
What's with the Stalin?
It's Nietzsche.
Death of God, huh? No wonder you don't need confidence. Where's the dog?
Dad, I don't know how to tell you this, but Sandy's gone.
To where?
She died, Dad. She had cancer for several months. We tried everything we could to save her.
You did everything you could? What does that mean?
We tried different therapies, medicines, experimental treatments.
How does that run you?
Money doesn't matter when you're trying to
Oh,
save
really?
someone.
Money doesn't matter. Well, then in that case, your mother and I would like our $500,000 back. You know, education, housing assistance, wedding costs.
Dad.
In my day, a dog wasn't feeling well. You took it out back and you shot it. You know how much that cost? $0.
Dad.
And the dog didn't have to suffer through any meaningless, painful, or expensive therapies either.
It just gets so warm in that room. I just feel like I'm going to pass out. So, Lucy, Richard, when are we getting grandkids?
I can't afford kids.
Well, maybe not this year. But Richard's practice is really taking off, so I think probably within the next 5 years we could start trying.
Richard should have gotten a real medical degree. You know the turnaround rate for paying off your loans if you go into surgery?
Robert, you promised not to bring that up again.
I think Richard is going to be in very high demand soon.
Oh, really?
Well, I didn't want to say anything until it was official. But Psychology Weekly has decided to do a feature on him as the hot new psychology wunderkind of the week.
They have one every week.
Well, not as great as Richard, I'm sure. They're coming to do a photo shoot of you in your office and everything. Isn't that fantastic? Richard?
See, I told you it was faking. He's been doing this since he was a child.
His confidence is just too low.
He doesn't believe in God, he believes in Nietzsche.
Richard, dear, is there anything I can get for you? I'm going to get you some water, okay?
Rosalind, stop babying him. He's a grown man, for God's sake.
I know, but grown men need love too.
That's not what you said last night.
Robert.
Richard, what's this? This isn't your chair. Where's your chair? You know that chair is made specifically for you by your grandpapa Friedrich, who slaved away for years to create the structure a young boy needs in a chair to develop discipline.
It broke.
What's that? Speak up, son.
He said it broke.
impossible. The chair is indestructible.
Are you lying to us, Richard?
Here you go, dear.
Is this an ergonomic chair? You know what your Grandpapa Friedrich says. Soft chair, soft mind, sit hard. Quick, Lagrange's four-square theorem says that any positive integer can be written as a sum of, at most, 4 squares. Given this theorem, prove that any positive multiple of 8 can be written as a sum of 8 odd squares.
If the multiple of the integer, the sum of 8, if the integer of the 8 was the positive integer squared.
Richard, you know this.
Don't coddle him.
Richard, you know this. Come on.
No, for Christ's sakes, do you see it now? Do you understand? Soft chair, soft mind, sit hard. Lucy, get rid of this piece of crap. I hope you understand the strain you're going to put on your 93-year-old Grandpapa Friedrich. He can barely cook peas. But he will build you another chair. Oh, yes, he will, because he will not allow himself into the ground with the knowledge that his only grandson is sitting in an ergonomic chair.
Richard.
I need some air.
I'll go with you, dear.
Richard, they don't mean anything by it. They're just trying to help.
Help. That's a laugh. They don't want to help me. They don't even see me. All they see is a coin. A coin they worked very hard to shine. On one side of the coin is expectation. On the other side is disappointment.
Richard.
Don't Richard me. You're just as bad.
Excuse me?
I told you not to apply to that Psychology Weekly profile. I don't want my name in print as some sort of psychology wunderkind. I'm not. I can't help anybody. I can't even help myself.
What are you talking about?
Never mind. I'll call Alexandria.
Who's Alexandria?
My friend.
Your friend.
My therapist.
Since when do you see a therapist? When do you even have time to see a therapist?
In my sessions.
What? Wait, Alexandria? Is your therapist a patient? The one who broke our door?
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
I don't think I have to tell you how unprofessional that is. What kind of a liability that is. What your parents would have to say.
You wouldn't.
I don't know, Richard. Apparently there's a lot that I don't know.
Ooh.